So just before the video does start, just a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I do daily trading guides including loads of price sheets for special card trading, silver trading and so on and so on. And you get them daily over there for £5 a month or free with Amazon Prime. Yeah, so guys, and welcome to episode 4 of 0 to a Million in 20 hours. So, since the last episode, it seems that a few things have gone and sold on. And a few prices have done some interesting things. So we'll have to catch you guys up with that. But we've got ourselves 13 hours, 44 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the road to make a million. We've gone and sold on a few of the Matthias Pereiras, bought for 1.1k, sold them at 1.7. All of these Sheffield United centre mids, always 1k more than what I bought them for. This guy bought for 2.5k, and a few of these silvers we got in the last episode. So right now we're just sitting on these. We've got ourselves Sanson, we've got ourselves Wan-Bissaka, because we're starting a little bit of special card trading, and we've got loads of these. Investments wise, we've also got ourselves over 50 cards here. We're sitting on some Sheffield United strikers who were bought at 4.3k, and some Sheffield United centre mids, which were bought, someone bought for 3.4, definitely overpaid right there. But that is the position we're sitting on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run that timer and go and sell a few of these players on. And I'll give you a heads up, the Bonaventura is down to like 1.4. I think I was buying them for 1.5 to 1.6. So I'm probably going to take like a 10-15k loss on that, but it's not the end of the world because as I hopefully be able to make some nice coins today. So a little update with how everything's looking. All the Bonaventura sold on 200 coins less than I bought them for, which means probably taking like a 4 or 5k loss on that, but it's not the end of the world. And now we've just got all the silver selling on. So this is the position we're in right now. What I'm probably going to do is probably do a little bit of silver trading just so we can get this full transfer list filled up with silvers, because I always think, you know, it's best off utilising the 100 space on the transfer list. So we're going to go and list up, or we're going to do a little bit of silver method, which I'll show you the filter we use in a sec, and get the transfer list all filled up. So we're going to go and do ourselves about 5 minutes of silver trading. We'll be throwing in this filter because this is the highest filter I can run without there being more than one card over an hour. So yeah, just going to run this filter, sit on the 59th minute, keep pressing compare price back out until a new card pops up. Then if there's any silvers that I think are expensive that pop up, I'm going to go and buy them. And then obviously in a minute we'll go and show you guys all the deals we managed to get in 5 minutes. So actually I was doing the Liga, but I actually fancy doing the Bundesliga because I feel like the Liga is quite competitive. So again, I'll show you how I'm going to go and find the filter. We go silver, switch this to Bundesliga, and then go and find the highest buy now possible without there being 2 cards over an hour. So we'll start the timer whilst we're trying to find the filter. So 600 coins. And again, just going to sit on that 59th minute and go and pick up any expensive players. We can up that a little bit more again. We can go silver, Bundesliga. Let's have a little look. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So, again, as long as there are no more than 1 player over an hour, we can keep the filter. Okay, so we're going to have to lower it down to 650 bollocks thing. So now we're just going to go 650 silver and then hit this for 10 minutes and see if we can get ourselves any good deals. So we snipe the players for the best part, probably about 7-8 minutes. I'll only show you some of the highlights because otherwise it might be a little bit boring. But got this guy at 650. I believe we're going to get like a 1.8k sell on him. So there you go, not bad. What else I'm also doing for this, I will actually look some 59th minute deals. So if I could go and pick one up for 1k right there, I would have gone and picked that for 1k and flipped it to 1.8. So that's not bad. See who else I know is expensive. This guy is going for about, I'd want to say 1.4. So again, can we get one for 1k? Ooh, there we go. That's perfect. It's already been bought. That's annoying. But nonetheless, we can probably go about 1.5 on that. Not too bad. There's a 1k profit right there. This guy's not looking too bad. Got this guy for like 600 coins. 1.2. Again, we'll probably get a 1.3. Can we get a cheap little buy? Nope. 1.3 on that guy. Again, we're just going through the highlights right now. What else do we have? This guy. Yeah, I don't think these ended up being too good. I think we got a few right mids from that team. There you go. We got right wing. Striker, centre mid, any other sort of cards that might be a highlight? Not really. The rest of them are probably around about 1k. So there we go. There's a few of the highlights we've got. We're going to go list out the rest, and we had the Wan-Bissaka sell on just now as well. So what we might also do is crack underway with a little bit of special card trading. So we're now going to crack underway with some shadow trading. Before I show you a few of these sells though, so we've got him at 800, got him at like 500. But we're now going to do some shadow trading. So first off, what I always say is you're basically looking for special cards with shadow, but cheaper than what they are without shadow. So that's mainly what you're looking for. And what we're going to do is we're going to scroll to that 59th minute and see if there's any good deals. Again, I've been doing this method for a little while, so I have a little bit of a knowledge what these cards sell for. Nothing too interesting here. I just did a little bit of this method on my main account, and yeah, quite a few good deals today. So potentially you could buy this card for 15 and flip it for 20. If it's a little bit risky, bear in mind his main card is probably pretty cheap. or without a shadow, sorry. And then the second one you can go 15 to 20k. Again, you probably want to scroll to the 59th minute, because otherwise you may struggle to get some deals. You're not looking to buy Kamari, you're looking to buy players who are going to be well demanded and they're expensive without a shadow. So we'll give it a second and scroll to the 59th minute. Now we did, of course, flip a few cards yesterday. We flipped a Zagadou for, I believe it was 19. We flipped a Fabian Schär for 20k, and we flipped a Sansone for 20k. So we already got a little bit of market knowledge off that, because obviously if you're selling cards, you then, you know you can buy them for 15, flip them for 20, and make a little bit of money. So what we're doing right now is just scrolling through and seeing if we can get ourselves any good deals, either on old players or new players. So we've got Calabar right here. This one may not be too bad, because I think, let's have a little look what he sells for without a shadow. So again, we go in CLAI. So I think he's been relatively expensive recently. So we're looking about the same price or cheaper. He's only 17, so it's a little bit risky buying him in case he's not that much more of a shadow. 20k right there, and then what are we going to get here? 18. So nothing too amazing there. So what we're going to have to do is bang out the filter. The filter is going to be playing a little bit like this. You're going to go and increase the minimum buy now until all UCL cards have gone under that filter. Again, there is a YouTube video itself on this method. So again, we'll scroll to the 59th minute. You need to increase the minimum buy now, so all these UCLs, or all but one, are gone. So we're going to increase that to 13k. That's going to get all but one. And it's going to reset the filter, which is nice. So I'm going to back out there. Scroll to the 59th minute right now. And we're going to have to get rid of the last card. To get rid of the last card, I'm actually going to have to go and bid on this card, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but it's okay. So what we'll do is we're going to bid 13k on it, just because otherwise there's no way of getting rid of that card. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the maximum price down there to 12,750, and by magic it's going to get rid of the special card again. And if I go and scroll to the 59th minute right now, we have 0 cards over now, which now allows me to keep pressing compare price back out until a new card pops up. And once again, I'm looking to pick up a player who is cheaper with a shadow than they are without a shadow. And again, the price I know what they are without a shadow is by going over to Futbin and seeing what the cheapest on the market is over on Futbin. So we've just managed to snipe a Jesus for 105. Now I'm not too sure if it is a deal. I just kind of picked up on a bit of a punt, but I'd want to go and say he's not too bad. So we're going 115 with a 105 with a shadow. He's 110 at least, so that's at least covering tax. Hopefully we'll get like 115, because 105 only selling for 110 is literally covering tax, and you're making no money on that. So please be good. Please let me go in for minimum. Where are we looking? Juan Jesus. But one way or the other, we're looking pretty chill. 110 with a shadow. Yeah, I'm literally going to be breaking even on that, sadly. Did think it was worth a little bit more, but yeah, we'll go listen to that for 110. Shouldn't take too long to sell, and then we'll crack back underway some shadow trading. Probably do an SBC while we wait for this to sell on, though. So, whilst we're waiting for that Jesus to sell on, we're going to do a few of the marquee matchups. As you can see, we're using basically silvers for 200, then we've got 2 untradables there, and then 400 coin golds. It's about 2k right there for a premium election players pack, so not too bad. As you can see via the coins, hey, Jesus is going to sell them. Maybe do a little bit of shadow trading now, but here we go. Let's see what we're going to get. So, before we crack back into some shadow, I believe that's actually a boards, if I'm not wrong. Oh, it's a walkout. Inform walkout. French. Left wing. Oh, it's bloody. Oh, it's not. I can't swear. It's Coman. Hopefully, it's Coman. Not bad whatsoever. I think he's worth about 50-60k. Welcome to the pack Road to Glory, not the trading Road to Glory. The Road to Glory series, which is carried by packs. That's not bad whatsoever. Let's go and see if we got anything interesting there with Coman. Oh no, literally absolutely nothing than Coman. Obviously, Jones might be worth a little bit of coins, but yeah, not too bad. So there's the pack. Silvers wise, I don't believe we have anything too expensive in there. We'll go get that sold on, and then we've got about 200k to work with for a bit of shadow trading. So we're going to get ourselves a deal on Dele Alli. Not too sure how he's looking, but I'm pretty sure Dele Alli for 40k is not too bad. Survey says Dele Alli is 44k at least. Okay, so we should hopefully making profit. Where's the pitch to sell up a Karma Chameleon? Going to go list him up right now for... We'll list him up for 18, which means we'll turn over a nice little 4k profit after tax. And Dele Alli. So, Dele Alli with a shadow again. It says he's worth about 44k at least, so should be pretty interesting. We will keep sniping with these as well, because of course we've still got money to work with. And there we go, lovely. So this is going to be probably one of the first good snipes we've had. So we'll go just under 50, so just under 46. So we'll go for 45.5. which I think actually isn't too amazing. Bought at 41, going to sell at 40, so we basically sell for 5k more, 3k. It's only going to be like 3k profit after tax, so not amazing. But again, what we're doing right now is we're just broadening our knowledge of these players' prices. I'll run the timer a little bit because I should probably have run the timer right there. But yeah, what we're doing right now is just broadening our knowledge of these players' prices. As we buy and sell more players, now remember, okay, Dele Alli sells for 45.5. It's always one of these methods where it will start off slowly, but you'll slowly get faster and faster and faster the more and more players you learn, and there you'll get yourself more deals. But yeah, the list of this Dele Alli, it's only been a 3k profit, but it's okay. We still got money to trade with, and yeah, so it's we're just at the start of the learning curve of shadow players' prices. So we got ourselves another little deal on Fabian Schär. Sold one of these at 20k with a shadow. Still believe he's going for a lot more apparently, but yeah, still believe he's probably still going to be around about 20k. I'm pretty sure I saw one at 18. So yeah, not bad. Going to flip that for 20 and turn over a nice little 6k profit. Getting these over here doing the shadow sniping right now, which once again, the filter we're running at the moment is looking a little bit like that. So yeah, not bad. Got that after like 1 or 2 minutes. Obviously, I'll show you what's sold on while we're here, I guess. Coman went and sold on. The Jesus went and sold on, obviously, while we're doing that. And then a bunch of players have got in the SBCs, and then a bunch of the Sheffield United. As I say, I kind of want to sell a lot of these Sheffield United players. Just because in case we get an election pack at 6 PM, obviously these guys could be taking a hit, and I mean, I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, can I count? Like 5, 6, 7. Nothing there. Nothing there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. If these are worth kind of averaging 4k, obviously that's about 100k in them. So yeah, I ideally want to get out of them because otherwise I could lose some coins if I don't sell them before 6 PM. So I just got myself a deal on De Jong, which I thought was way more and reacted way more than the deal actually was. Yeah, I'm going to break even on him. Got him for 75, going to go and flip him for 79. But so you got to understand this is just part of the learning curve. You know, obviously I'm not going to instantly know these guys' prices, and as a result you need to learn one way or the other. And for me, that's just buying players, and you know, if we break even, we break even. If we lose, we lose. But what we'll do while waiting is we'll go and complete one or two more of those marquee matchups, and then we'll get back to it once we've probably over the 100k threshold. So we've done our next SBC, and this Fenerbahce team has again probably cost no more than 3-4k for a jumbo play. For a jumbo gold pack, you can't really go wrong. Still waiting for a few things to sell on. I think I've sold one thing on, but it is of nothing of interest. Who sold on? Yeah, just that guy got for 500 coins via the silver method. So let's go and open up this pack then, which only when it cost us 3-4k. So let's see. Still got 12 hours and a bit to go. Okay, so it's not going to be a board whatsoever. We'll just skip it. It's nothing of interest. Hopefully maybe get some expensive, I don't know, players used for SBCs. Oh, 3 might be worth a little bit. He might be worth a little bit. I don't think the new Ravel Morris might be worth a bit. Striker centre forward. Hawks worth maybe 700 coins. Not bad though, but yeah, we'll crack underway the next marquee matchup. So I've gone and sold a few players on, but what I'm going to do to fill up the transfer list is probably do a little bit more silver trading. So what I'm going to go is I'm going to go silver, or what I'm going to do, sorry, let's go silver, pretty back underway the Liga, because I did find the Liga very, very good. Basic, and again we're just finding the highest buy now you can have without there being 2 players over an hour. Then we're going to proceed to press compare price back out, and buy the expensive players. So that's what I'm going to do, just to go and fill up the transfer list whilst it's chilling. So what I'm going to go and do right now is I'm actually going to do a bit of an old trading method, and this is one of the classic ones. It's basically where you just go for a list of expensive silvers, one by one, and see if you can get anyone for cheap. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of variation on the current silver methods, and obviously while we're sitting on a little bit of a low budget, there's only so much we can do. So again, with this method, what you do is you're going to go through players one by one and just try and get them for cheap. How do you know it's cheap? Basically 1k cheaper than the next cheapest on the market. So let's say these are all selling for 2k and I can get one for 1k. Happy days. But yeah, what we'll do right now is just going to go through probably all the leagues of expensive players I know, and just see if there are any nice snipes. And then at the end, I'll show you if we can get some good snipes. 2k, yeah, again, if you get in for 1k, that'd be a decent little snipe. So due to me not doing this method for a while, a little bit slow on it, we've got a few deals nonetheless, so let's just go and walk you through them. Bell we got right here at 900. I think we're gonna get 1.5k or 1.8k flip on that, so not bad. 1k on that. And Kirsten, we got himself for 1k. Gonna flip that for 1.8. Yeah, no amazing deals on these. Got this guy for 1. Think yeah, again probably another 1.8k flip right there. Next one got us up a Litner for 700. Probably just going to be a 1.3 on that, so nothing crazy. And finally ending off right there with a Grizulu, or Grizuo, I don't know. 1.7k flip on him nonetheless. So yeah, not amazing, because it's been a while since I've gone through the leagues one by one, getting them for cheap. But nonetheless, there's a few deals and we'll crack underway at the next marquee match. So we've done yet another one of the marquee matchups, only leaving one left, and this is going to go and give us a Prime Electrum pack. Everything's gone and sold on, so we'll go and give you an update with that after we open this pack. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. We're obviously 12 minutes off, not halfway through the race glory actually. Ooh, it's a boards. Anything good? It's just a boards. Can't get carried that hard. Serbia, Cam, it's gonna be Tadic. I think Tadic's, even at an 84, is only probably worth about 1.5k due to his complete and utter unlinkability. These guys, nothing too amazing, and sadly the guys used for these league SBCs are, yeah, nothing crazy. But we've had a bunch of things sell on, so let's go and update you on that front. So the Sansomi bought for, well, I think we got one for like 25, so one basically sold for 28. De Jong we went and bought for obviously 75, sold for 79, so no profit right there. And we've gone and sold a few of the Sheffield United players. Strikers we're breaking even on, and the centre mids we're doing pretty well on. So we're not looking too bad, 181k with this. That puts us on 220, that puts us on obviously 240. You're probably on about 260, probably close to 300 actually, which is about 100k off ball. It takes us 1 or 2 good deals, and we can get back onto the path to 50k an hour. There we go, 10 seconds ago till 6 PM. It's league day, it's Reece James, which means England players could be an absolute banger. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. And the player is going to be, I don't know if we have a player yet. The player, oh, no new player? Sancho, marquee matches, marquee moment, foot 12, okay. So there's no there unless Reece James is under the other one. So prime gold players pack. Okay, that's great because we still have silvers. Is there any packs? All right. Ooh, okay. Leagues, exactly 5 leagues. Nationalities, 3. All right, so look for those links to Villarreal guy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Vinicius Jr. All right, let's go ham on Vinicius Jr. right now. Vinicius Jr. Dooby-Dooby-Doo, Vinicius Jr. 1.2, 1.5. Ooh, 2k. You're already expensive, but I still think people will go and buy him. There we go. Let's go. People should hopefully go ham. Obviously, he's quite an inflated player, but I think he's a very mainstream investment, and as a result, he may bang pretty easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go absolutely ham on him. Hopefully, everyone thinks that you basically need him, and therefore we buy it. Hopefully, he does really well. So you'll see also he was probably about 2k, but I'm starting to buy already at an inflated rate. The idea of buying an inflated rate is you basically are just above everyone else, just in terms of buying players. So everyone else is buying at 2.2 and you're already ahead of them, buying them at 2.3. I'm going to probably have to up this 2.4, 2.5 so I can get even more ahead. But the idea is I'm just going to go absolutely ham in Vinicius Jr. right now. There we do, 2.4 to 2.5, just so we can avoid the crowds. We can get fully invested, because obviously we've got 180k to invest. And as a result, hopefully he'll do very nicely. There we go. Let's get as many of him as possible, because he is a very mainstream investment. Rodrigo will also potentially do quite well with this one. Yeah, you can see he has risen extremely far. I'm probably going to go Rodrigo next. Okay. So we'll keep going into him at 2.5 until we can't buy him at 2.5 anymore. He's already risen very fast. Okay, he's up to loads already. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Brazilians are already very inflated from yesterday, which is kind of crazy. So, the idea will be going with Brazilian wingers. I'm gonna go look at probably right wingers right now, and we'll see how they do. Players, nationality, Brazil, position, right wings. Alright, we'll probably go Rafinha. Rafinha, RAP, just because this guy is a default right wing, and he did quite well yesterday. Survey says, what are you costing at the moment? Alright, 1.5 at the moment, because I just need to work out how to be just above the curve. Alright, we'll go about 1.9k on him, and hopefully that'll do quite well as well. Alright, let's go ham on them. And then we'll do... Ooh, is he already up very fast? He's rising very fast, by looks things. Alright, there you go. Just because he's a default right wing, people will normally gravitate towards default right wings and then putting right mids at right wing, just because... I guess it just pops up on Ultimate Team. Oh wow, that's up already. That is up very fast. Any other default right wings? No, he is the only default right wing. Wow, that could do really well then. Let's take it to something like 2.2 to 2.3 then. Because I say this could do very, very well. Just use that default right wing. And people don't think about looking at right mids. There we go. There we go. Let's get as many as we can. Up at a 2-5 maybe. Nope. We can look at Brazilian right mids next. You can look at Bruno. There's actually one, so we can go to Tabata. Tabata, T-A-B-A. I haven't really looked at the rating that's needed, but I imagine this guy do quite well as well. Alright, let's bang this up from 1k to 1.2. Just because, again, he's a default Brazilian right wing, and people are going to look at the straight up right wings, they're right mids, and position changing them. I'm not quite sure how many of this guy I'm going to be able to get, because he is going off the market extremely fast right now. There we go. I imagine it's all Brazilian right wings are rising quite nicely. Come on. Wow. The rise in this guy is super fast. Alright, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We'll up this to 1.5, and we'll see if we can get some more deals at 1.5. But yeah, the rise on Brazilian right wings right now is insane. Alright, let's go look at Brazilian position left wings. Any default left wings we can look at? Have a little look. We've got Neres, who's a default left wing. We've got... okay. We could look at the left mids. I kind of want to look at Brazilian right mids, I'll be honest with you. Just because all the right wings seem to be going quite expensive, and obviously the right mids did quite well yesterday, so... yeah, I mean, they're already up quite a fair bit. Let's go 1.4 from that. Even 1.5. And, okay, brilliant game. And assuming we get the rest of our money invested. It's insane, because these were already inflated yesterday, and EA's just going to make them even rarer, which is insane, but hey-ho, hopefully it just means there's a lot of money to be made on rash investing for them. There we go, going to keep going. I think I want to invest all my coins before I actually start selling. Sometimes you want to look at start selling before investing, but just because I think there's so many players that can do quite well off the back of this, that I would quite like to get into it. Also, you can see from it that it only allows you to use 5 nationalities, which I think is massive as well. So, we've already invested in 50 players, which I'm very, very happy about. I'm very happy it's going at the moment. Maybe do you want to up that to 1.7? Maybe want to go to... I'm going to go actually look at Brazilian right backs. Interesting, cool. Just because you can only use 5 nations, and I think you're going to see quite a lot of people using Brazil roundabout. Quite a lot of people using Brazil. Or I might look at Brazilian... I'll look at Brazilian goalkeepers instead, actually. Brazilian right backs or Brazilian goalkeeper? We'll go right backs. Obviously, you can use a fair few nations, but... I just back these players potentially doing quite well. Alright, let's go and up this to 1 to 1.1. And then we'll go potentially put the last 88k into Brazilian right backs. So gold. Let's go ham. That's it. We should be able to go ham in this. This shouldn't be a mainstream investment that people are going for. Obviously, I know people in my stream outbidding me right now on these players, which is going to make it a little bit of a nightmare. But this is where I want to put the rest of the money. I'll put them onto these, and then goalkeepers. Worst comes worst, these inflate quite fast. You can see that basically you can only use 5 nations if you know the logic behind this. Brazil, you're going to see people use because of obviously the middle guy's Brazilian. Brazil has a lack of right backs. In fact, Brazil doesn't have any rare right backs, which is one of the reasons why it's quite a good play to go with. Was another thing. Brazil also don't have any rare goalkeepers apart from Neto, Anderson, and Edison, and as a result, they do quite well as well. So if we can just keep on picking them up. It's also apparently an 81 rated team because it's a 79 rated with a block. A block can basically add about 2 ratings to what's needed because it counts as like a 64 rated player or something like that. So, I'm going to go and pick up the Brazilian right backs. I think it's a weird team. I think it's, what? Yeah, I think it's a bit of a weird team. Because I think it's a minimum of 5 maximum of 5 nations, but a minimum of 3 nations. So, yeah, it can be quite interesting. Apparently as well, the right wing Rafinha is already up to 3k, which is going to be brilliant for us. But we're going to keep going in at right backs because I want to get fully invested. Invest that full 180k, then we'll turn back into it and see how it's looking. But yeah, at the moment, very, very, very happy how the investments are going. All right, goalkeeper, right back. So we've been selling a lot of these players on, and they're doing insanely well. Vinicius Jr. selling on for about 4k right now, and the likes of Rafinha selling for 5k. And the right wings and right mids are all doing very, very well. So what I'm doing right now is just moving it all over to the transfer target, so then I can just sell them one by one in a very chilled manner, rather than move a few, sell them, move a few, sell them. So yeah, but very, very good at the moment, and probably looking at profit maybe a few 100k. So we're coming to the end of selling a lot of the cards. We still got all the right backs, which are worth like 1 and 3. But yeah, we're looking to probably profit, I imagine about 100 or 150, which is good for the initial, whatever, 100 odd investment. But there you go. This is what we're looking like right now. The Rafinha's bought for like 1k, sold for 5.3k. Or sorry, bought for like 1.7, sold for 5.3. The Vinicius Juniors bought for 2.2, sold for 4.2. The Pereira's bought for 1.2, I think, sold for 2.7. And the Tabata's bought at 1.2, sold for 2.4. So right now, just in the process of actually, we're up another 20k. Right now, just in the process of listing up some of the right backs. These right backs are up to about 1.7. The others are only about 1.4. So these are a little bit of a disappointment, but it's not the end of the world. Still money, and yeah, really, really good 6 PM rush investment. This sort of, if you react well to these SBCs, you can do well. And these are probably still selling for about 3-4k. So yeah, not looking bad whatsoever. So we've had so many sales, and obviously we're up to 285 now. All these were actually a banging deal. They're a blessing in disguise. But yeah, we bought them all at like 1.6, so we're selling on for 2.8k right now. The Marcel sold for 1.6k, and then Thais Pereira is selling at 2.5k. And yeah, it's just looking absolutely amazing. I'm very, very happy how we're looking. It's really, really setting me up for that shadow trading. I had a few people ask me, can you do a bit more trading? Because I was doing a lot of SBCs, and again, the meme, SBC to glory, we do not want that running. So I will actually be doing a little bit of shadow trading all this evening, and probably just spend up all my coins, and then just list them up overnight or whatever. But the account's looking super healthy. Like, we've got, Dele Alli, Shah, and is it a Sanson we're selling on right now? We've got Dele Alli and Shah. So between these two, that's at least, that brings them to 300. That brings me to 350. These cards are all going to bring me, I think, to about 400k. And probably on about 450k, which is actually the amount of coins I'd have to be after 9 hours of the Road to Glory. So, we are ahead of the curve of the Road to Glory, which is probably the first time in the Road to Glory we're now ahead of the curve, given everything sells on for my predicted prices. So, it is amazing. I'm very happy how it's going. As I say, we will do a bit of shadow trading this evening, so you guys can see more trading. And yeah, so hopefully it isn't, again, being carried by Road to Glory, packs as such. But very, very happy how it's gone. Obviously, 6 PM has been amazing. Probably turned over about 150, 200k after this is all done. So yeah, very, very happy how it's gone. And yeah, hopefully it's shown you guys how overpowered 6 PM is. And being in my stream at 6 PM, so you can just go and copy all the investments and make lots of money. So we've gone and now completed the last of the SBCs, and here we go. We're just going for the Venegarin just to cover that chemistry, and there we go. Not too bad. So this team is going to cost us probably the best part of like 8k, but it goes and gives us a rare mix, and we go and get a 35k pack. So yeah, now we can have more of the SBC, more of the Road to Glory being carried via SBC packs, which you guys will be happy to see. But yeah, after this we will be doing ourselves the Shadow method. Which, as you guys know, you're just going to sit there, scroll to 5th, 9th minute, look for special cards with Shadow. That's not even a board, so let's go and give that one a little skip. Anything else in there? Any expensive silvers? Oh, that's a lot of whether these column ball cards. Centre backs, you demanded by any... Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, that's something. Something I would never have been able to tell you straight up. Is that meant? No, it's Bolton. But there you go. That is a relatively underwhelming pack. But we got ourselves a 35k pack. So, let's have a little gander and see what we're going to get. I believe that's a board. Okay, it's not a walkout. It's Argentinian. It's a striker. Icardi? Okay, it's Higuain. That's good because that could have been low rated. It's the one of the best non-walkout. Sorry, not one of the best non-walkouts, but not a bad situation with a non-walkout. We get a Portuguese left back from the La Liga. That's going to be a value right now. We get a right mid from the La Liga. Just seeing if there's anyone who could be expensive for this no SBC. An Argentina left mid. We get him. Nothing too amazing right there, and then some pretty naff position changes. But yeah, what we're going to do is going to go and sell them on, and then get underway with some more shadow trading. So what I'm going to do is teach you guys a little thing about utilization of your transfer list. Now, what I would actually do right now is shadow trading. But what I want to do is I want to utilize my transfer list. Now, what this means is I want to have a full transfer list. And why would I want to do that? Because cards on FIFA are so easy to sell for lazy buyers. Lazy buys are when you list up cards more than they're worth and people just buy them because they can't be bothered. This works extremely well with League SBC players because people are just doing the League SBC and they can't be bothered. So I want to have 100 things on the transfer list. Well, when I get rid of the 15 things, there are 37 spaces on my transfer list that aren't being utilised, aren't having stuff sold on. So even though I now have enough coins to do shadow trading, what I'm actually going to go and do is I'm actually just going to go and pick up probably like 50, 60 relatively plebby silvers using the Silver League method and just sell them on lazy buyers just so I can utilise the transfer list because, again, there's no point, I always say this, there's no point not having 100 things selling. If that's you selling silvers, used for League SBCs, if that's even you doing bronze spam and listing up bronzes for 200 coins, I don't believe there's any point of not having 100 things listed. So as a result, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go and do a bunch of silver, probably like 10-15 minutes picking up silvers, so I can probably have like 100 silvers, just so I can keep selling these on and utilise the transfer list, just so we can have 100 things selling on at a time, because, again, because of how easy stuff is to sell for lazy buyers, you always want to have 100 things on your transfer list. So again, even though I've got the budget for shadow trading, I'm going to go and do about 10-15 minutes of silver trading, just so we can fill up this transfer list and get stuff selling on for lazy buyers. All them right bats, by the way, sold for 1.5k, bought for 1k, and obviously, you know, this 6 PM rash investment has gone amazingly. But, I mean, we'll run this all in one, why not? So what we're going to do right now is just go silver, basic, League, find the highest buy now possible without there being 2 players over an hour. And then just going to go and buy loads of stuff. Now, I won't bore you guys with showing you everything that's sold on like I do in some previous ones. But what I will do is I will show you any nice highlights I managed to get. So, see you guys when we probably go down 10 minutes and hopefully have like 50, 60 odd deals. So we got ourselves a bunch of deals. Nothing too crazy. I think we got a few highlights. Carole, if that is a highlight, it's probably about 1k. There you go. And basically just picked up a bunch. The plan, oh yeah, this guy, got 2 of this guy for about 800, gonna sell both of them for a k. Got this guy for 500, I think he sells about 1.5k when I was checking him. Anything else? This guy may be expensive. Yeah, he's like 1.4. Scored 59th minute, see if we get some for maybe like 700-800 coins. But yeah, so it's not looking too bad. The plan of action is just gonna be selling, practically just list them all up for like a k. More than what they're worth, but just sell them on lazy buys. Yeah, there you go, so that might be worth, yeah, another 1.1. But yeah, just picked up loads, and I mean, no, even 800 coins. But yeah, just going to go and bang all these on the transfer targets and basically have them selling on lazy bars whilst we do some icon trading. So we've had the Fabian Schär still on, which is 3k profit, and we'll just walk you through a few of these. Obviously, a bunch of the Gabriel sold for what I bought them for. And already starting to sell these on, so we'd bought him for like 800 coins, would have bought him for like 3k, and would have bought him for I think 4.2k, so we've kind of taken break even, and sold that guy that were packed. We're now going to crack underway with a bit of shadow trading, and as I always show you, before I start shadow trading, I always bang out this filter right here. I go shadow, 10k, oh gosh, 10k minimum, there you go, I always bang out this filter. I'm going to scroll to the 59th minute, and look for good deals that I know can normally sell for about 20k. Of course, we've already sold an Inform Sansone for 20k, so if we saw him pop up for 15, we'd go and buy him and flip him for 20k. So let's keep on scrolling along right now and see if we've got any deals. Of course, when you're sitting on 340k, you can also play a little bit more risky and buy some, you know, different sort of cards, but not really anything of interest right there. No. So now what we're going to do is going to up it to 15 to 20k special. And again, scroll to the 59th minute right now. Look at the cards that I know sell normally above 20k. I'll probably scroll a fair bit because basically normally if there's a very good deal, it'll normally be snapped up if it's around about this round. But yeah, all these cards are normally sent around about 20k. Part of why they're under the filter of 15 to 20k right now. So let's scroll a little bit closer. Let's go, I don't know. Let's go to about the 40th minute and then look for some good deals. And as I'm looking at cards that I know above 25k. So I'll give you a few examples. Stuff like McGinn. Players like a Yosi Perez, maybe like a Madison pops up. I know Renato Sanchez sells for 23k, so we can get a few of them for like 17k. That's not too bad. Debussy's not going to be much more than 20k. So again, cards that are about 20k base really, so let's see what we're going to get here. Always looking out for that Renato Sanchez because he's always done quite well for me. Arias, I have sold Arias for 22 in the past. If maybe I've got him for 16, maybe I'd go and flip him up, flip him or whatever. But if we can get ourselves Doherty, he works. I flipped that guy for 20k a fair bit. Barisic is flooded right now, which is interesting. 19k on him. The Nkudu guy, you can normally flip him for 20k, but not too much on it right here. Here's where you're looking for good deals. And are there going to be any good deals? No, sadly not. So what we'll do is going to bang underway that filter, and then we'll show you guys if we get a few good deals. So we got our first deal, which is a Henderson with Shadow. Got him at 29k. Now the reason I bought this is because I've sold multiple Hendersons of 37k on my main account last week, so I'd be pretty confident on saying that the one we've now just gone and got for, I say, because also the coin total we're on, we actually don't have to be in much of a panic to sell cards. For example, we can just buy cards and, you know, just give it a little bit of time before they sell on. So yeah, it should be a similar 37. It's a few below, but it's nothing really to worry about. If we can get one maybe for 30 right here, there we go, another one for 28, beautiful. So you're going to get both of them at, I think the other one we got 29. So yeah, going to sell both of them for 37. We'll turn over a nice little, what, just over 5k on that one. And then on this one, I'm going to turn over around about 7k profit. So yeah, they're going to be nice little flips right there. And as I say, because of the coin total on, you know, being about 300k, we don't have to be in much of a panic to get these cards selling on. We can just, you know, have them listed up and, you know, basically they sell on whenever. The filter we're using right now as well, I think we can get away, we're getting away with something like this at the moment, which is a really nice broad filter. Again, the broader the filter, the more deals you're going to get, because, you know, it's very broad, you know. If you're looking at more narrow filters, there's going to be less cards popping up, quote unquote, less deals. So again, you're going to be sitting here, keep pressing compare price back out until a new card pops up. And again, I kind of took a bit of a punt on that Henderson, but at the same time I didn't go and check his price because I previously flipped him. So again, we got Delit right here. I'd imagine this is going to be a good deal on Delit. I mean, Delit, let's see what he sells for. 86 Delit. 43k, there's probably a few k on that. I wouldn't really want to buy it in all fairness. But yeah, we're just sitting here, compare price back out and buying any new players that pop up. So we've got ourselves about 3 or 4 deals. So let's just go through those deals right now. So we'll start off with the cheap ones. Colo, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go and sell this guy for 20k and hopefully turn over a nice little 6k profit. And now we'll go through these. Sansone we've already seen sell on for 28k, so that should be a nice little 7k profit. I'd take that on Sansone any day. We've now got these three. We've got Delit at 60, Herrera at 40, and Van Aanholt at 36. Now, I'm pretty confident I haven't screwed over, but we'll check it out. Van Aanholt, here we go. Van Aanholt, and we're going with a shadow for 36. Survey says, not bad, probably going to get like 45k for that. Delit, again, we bought Delit for 60k of a shadow. I don't think that's amazing. I might have messed up with that. We'll have a little look. Okay, no. Okay, no, it's not looking too bad. Alright, so at 63 and it covers tax. Okay, so we'll probably get 65 for that, not bad. And then finally, Herrera, 40k with a shadow. The reason I picked this up is because I checked him earlier, and I think it was 42 earlier when I was looking at him, so should be interesting to see where he is. 40, nice, 40k of a shadow. We're going to get about, we're going to give me 47 for him, not bad. So some nice little snipes right there. Yeah, we'll continue going. I'll probably keep buying until I have 0 coins, because the good thing about shadows at the moment is we have, in 2 days time, we have weekend leave rewards. And weekend leave rewards are going to make these cards rise because, obviously, people get more coins, they spend money on their team, and they rise. And as a result, these cards are going up. So there's actually 0 risk buying cards today and tomorrow with shadow trading, which is why I'm quite excited to shadow trade over the next 2 days, because these cards are going to go up one way or the other, literally due to people getting coins to the weekend league teams. We'll show you what's been going on here. Bunch of the silvers you see me buy, all selling on for 1k for lazy buys. It's going amazingly. It's kind of just going all to plan at the moment. But yeah, we'll carry on shadow trading with the last 128k and show you guys any deals we managed to get. So, we've actually just had a bit of a madness occur. The Delits and the Herreras have sold on. Now, the one thing I'm worried about is people are buying my cards, and that, for me, really does ruin the series. Now, the one thing I do to combat this is I don't list up players for ludicrous prices. You know, you'll see that I didn't list the Delit for much more than literally is going rate. You'll see that Herrera would have been the cheapest Herrera on the market, but what I do think it does ruin is I do think some people buy my cards, and I really don't want that. It ruins the series, you know, so... But hey. It is what it is, and again, to combat this, I don't list up players because I believe viewers are going to buy cards. I don't list them up for unrealistic prices because, again, I don't want stuff like that to happen because it does ruin the road to glory. Like, I don't need coins, it's an alt account, you know. The whole point of this is a challenge. Arguably, the higher the challenge, the more interesting it is. So, having played people buy my card people buy my cards does suck, but in the end of the day, I don't list them for unrealistic prices, but it just makes it maybe a little bit unrealistic with whole cards with sell on. So I do apologise for that, but obviously, as you guys understand, that's out of my control. But now we get ourselves a mount here at 15.5 and another mount here at 16. Going to be flipping both of them for 20. So taking a 3k profit on that mount and a 3.5k on that one. The match has got here for 13. Going to go and flip that for 18. And yeah, continue doing shadow trading. So we've got to spend the 200k. So do we need to move them? No, we don't need to move them, by the way. We've got 7 deals. Not bad. Let's go through them then and see what we get. So we got an Olivier, this guy. We're going to hopefully turn over a nice, 6.5k on that card. Hopefully turn over a nice 5k on that card. Then we've got a few of these. These are quite interesting. So who should we start with? Busquets. This was actually quite a weird card. I was quite surprised I won this, but Busquets with Shadow. Let's have a little look what you're looking like then, buddy. Going for 15k for anyone who cares. Busquets. I'll be honest with you, this is... Okay, where are you? Come on, Busquets. There you are. No, you're not the Busquets. STU, Uruguay, right back. It should probably just be a faster process doing this. There we go. So we're going for 15k. We're going to get about 22k from, which isn't bad. Then we're going on to John McGinn. Got this card for 20k. Yep, going to struggle getting a right back, John McGinn. Going 84 one for 20k. Going to try and sell this at 25k. I've sold them before at 25k. Next one we got is a Medel, a Screen Medel at 16k. Might push a 20k sell on that and just take... Yeah, might push a 20k sell and take a 3k profit. Next one we got one was Sabitzer. Sabitzer we got for 35. I sold Sabitzer just last week. Hopefully he hasn't dropped too much at 42. So what's he looking like right now? Yeah, not bad. Going with 35. So how are we looking, Mr. Sabitzer? We're looking at 42k, which means I'm going to take home a nice little 5k profit on that. Is that what she wrote? I think that's all she wrote. Is that all she wrote? Did she write anything else other than that? Oh yeah, of course, the big deal. Ericsson at 65. Now I did a little Footbin search for Ericsson. Ericsson is at least 70. So let's go and have another look at him. I didn't really mean to do that. I just misclicked. All right, Ericsson. Yeah, going for 65. It was a bit of a punt. For all I know, I could have lost coins. But Ericsson. Yes, good. Okay. So, got him at 65. Oh gosh, damn. Probably going to get I'll probably list him up at 82k. Therefore, there's a 17k difference and a tax of 4k. So, I'll take home a nice little 13k profit. But I think that is going to call it a day. Let's go and pause that timer. We're on 10 hours and 32. So, this is episode 4. So, we might actually run to episode 8. I only meant to do 3 hours a day. Or we just do a lot of hours tomorrow. Because tomorrow's going to be a big, big day. We've got a lot of... Got a lot of shadow trading. Of course, every card we buy tomorrow should rise anyway going into the Thursday because of weekly rewards. So tomorrow can be a big, big day for the Road to Glory. And maybe what we try and do is maybe do 7 days. But maybe we just see how much we can make. Because by the looks of things, I don't want to tempt fate, but we could be looking on for potentially like a 1.2, 1.5 mil in the week. Obviously, today is a massive, massive... I don't know. We've been propelled, heavily. And again, tomorrow you could have a generic SBC. And so on and so on. But yeah, very, very excited for tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow's episode should have so much shadow trading in, which should be great. So yeah, thank you very much for watching episode 4 of the Road to Glory. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it's been a great mix of different trading methods for you guys and a mix of a few SBCs. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoying the series. Of course, daily Road to Glories and daily sniping, I guess highlights. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow with a brand new episode.